Hello everyone, El Mezcalero Shaves here. Welcome to my channel and thank you so much for joining me for today's shave. So today I'm going to be shaving with the King C Gillette. I've seen this guy around for a really long time. It's very inexpensive, definitely a beginner razor. I just never pulled the trigger and picked it up, and my wife actually bought it for me because I was taking too long to grab it. So let's delve a little bit into the history of Mr. King C Gillette. In 1901, King C Gillette founded the American Safety Razor Company to commercialize his latest invention of a safety razor with thin disposable razor blades. Gillette's design made shaving safer, more convenient, and more affordable for home use, creating a disposable safety razor industry and significantly changing grooming habits. The Gillette Company saw massive growth during World War I when the U.S. military ordered millions of safety razors. And with them orders, Gillette expanded internationally by 1905. And by 1910, they were selling razors in over 60 countries. So here's what Gillette says about their King C safety razor. The King C Gillette double-edged safety razor combines our classic iconic design with modern blade engineering for precise edging and shaving. It comes with 5 stainless steel razor blades with an anti-friction coating, allowing you to edge and shape your beard to your desire. You can get them really fine lines, allegedly, with this guy and these blades. They state that these blades are easy to use because of the anti-friction coating that they have. Gillette states that you just simply unscrew the handle, insert the blade, reassemble, and you're ready to go. King C Gillette double-edged safety razor is compatible with all beard types, whether you have little stubble or a really long beard. You can count on the King C Gillette double-edged safety razor for a clean, smooth shave. For decades, King C Gillette has been dedicated to producing quality products that make men's grooming super easy. The King C Gillette double-edged safety razor makes any shave quick and convenient. With this razor, you can enjoy the comfort of grooming in your own home. And they state that with this safety razor here, you don't have to worry about skin irritation. This razor here is designed with all beard types in mind and to ensure a precise, smooth trim or shave. So the King C Gillette double-edged safety razor features a chrome-plated metal handle. This guy's very nice, very attractive. It is approximately 101 millimeters long with a patterned surface grip here and a safety bar designed for controlled shaving around beards. It uses platinum-coated stainless steel anti-friction double-edged safety blades for a mild, smooth shave. And the razor gap on this King C Gillette is 0.45 millimeters. The King C Gillette double-edged safety razor is longer and slimmer than most cartridge razors, and Gillette claims that this feature makes it suitable for those that are new to traditional wet shaving. So the handle here is patterned and lined that is less grippy than a fully knurled handle, but Gillette claims that it offers really good control and really good comfort. Gillette also claims that the combination of the safety bar and the blade gap and razor blade coating provide a mild and comfortable shave. So we're going to put this guy through its paces and see what it could really do. I watched a few videos on this guy here, and I saw a really good video with Sinatra Lennon, and he talked about how mild this razor is here. And in his opinion, to get the best out of this razor, it's best used with a brand new feather razor blade. So that's what I'm going to use because I like my razors to be a little bit more efficient as opposed to the mild side. Hey, before I forget, I also wanted to mention that Mr. King C Gillette, he also invented the metal crimp-on bottle cap. Yeah, kind of cool, huh? Aquí tengo una botella de cerveza, pero bien fría. No, hombre, qué chula, hombre. I'm just kidding. I don't drink alcohol. I just don't like being hungover. I don't like being dehydrated with a headache. It's just not for me. But that's why we have menudo, right? O un caldo de res, un caldito de pollo con tortitas de maíz. No, hombre, olvídate, hombre. I'm just kidding. I still don't like it. It ain't worth it. Whether you're sober or not, that food is still good. Anyway, let's go over what I'm going to be using. Like I mentioned and recommended by Sinatra Lennon, a brand new feather, new high stainless razor blade. I'm going to be using my Ever-Ready shave brush. This guy's got a synthetic knot in it, and this is an Ever-Ready 100. And I think for this shave, I'm going to go with the Old Spice shave cream. Does it smell like Old Spice? Not really. It's like Old Spice's cousin. Kind of resembles a little bit. A little bit. I got some Old Spice aftershave splash inside this vintage Avon decanter. Got it labeled Old Spice under there so I don't forget what's in it. This is the only spark plug decanter I have, so it's not like I could really forget what's in it. And this stuff here smells good. This is the modern Procter & Gamble formula, and I like how it smells. Every time I wear it, my wife says, "Oh, you smell good." And I tell her, well, if I was wearing the old stuff, I'd smell a lot better. When you compare this to the old Schulten formula, this one here smells a little more modern, a little more fresh. The Schulten formula smells a little more woodsy, a little more musk, and the old Schulten formula is so much better, way better. But that doesn't mean that this smells bad. This smells really good too, just not as good as the old stuff. Hey, that's not a Gillette. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to use that. Here we go. I considered switching out the handle because just holding it dry like this feels really, really slippery, and I don't know how it's going to do during the shave. And I've got quite a bit to shave off. I've got 3 days of growth here, so I'm hoping it's not very slippery. I decided decided not to switch the handle out, so we'll hope for the best. I have my alum block. You guys know that don't mean nothing. And to start, I'm going to use my Sterling Glacial Unscented Pre-Shave. So let's get my face wet and let's begin. So I do have quite a bit of vintage Gillette razors. I have some 3-piece Gillette Techs. I have some twist to opens. I have the Fat Boy adjustable. I have quite a few of them. And in my opinion, all those vintage Gillettes give you such a great smooth shave. So this new King C Gillette double-edged safety razor, this is going to be interesting. I don't have my hopes up too high considering everything that I've watched, read, and heard about it. But we'll see. That's why I like doing these reviews also, because everybody's different and everyone's going to get a different feel for certain things. So Gillette says just unscrew the handle, insert the blade, reassemble, and get going. And that's what I'm going to do while this pre-shave sits on my face. And I dried my hands off, but this handle still feels really slick. So yeah, this is a 3-piece razor. This is actually super, super good looking. That chrome plating on there is very attractive. Is that upside down? No, it wasn't. There it is. Very nice coating. Is a 0.45 millimeter gap super mild? I don't know. Feather new high stainless. Let's grab a brand new blade just like Sinatra Lennon recommended. So we're going to open it up here. The only thing I don't like about these blades is that they have a wax coating on them and it makes them a little sticky. And these are super sharp, so you don't want to fight with them trying to get them out of the package. I really wish they wouldn't have this coating on them. Well, it's not a coating. They're just stuck in there with wax. So here's the feather blade. Oh, hey, there's a piece of paper in here. Okay, just be aware of that, guys, that there's a piece of paper underneath the top cap because you can't see it when you first open it up. I just noticed it now. So if you guys do buy one of these, just be aware that there is a piece of paper under here. Yeah, there it is. Piece of paper under there. Hey, look, there's numbers on there. That's pretty cool. I wonder what that means. I'm gonna have to look that up. Okay, now I'm gonna insert the blade here. Then we'll get the base plate on. Now we get our handle on, tighten it down, reassemble. That's the word Gillette used, reassemble. I'm gonna back it off a little bit, then I'm gonna tighten it back up again. I'm gonna look at my blade alignment and all my fingerprints I put on it, and the blade alignment looks good. And there is a little tiny bit of blade reveal here. It's just very minimal, but there's still some there. We'll just be aware of that when we're shaving. My Ever Ready, it's a synthetic knot that I dropped in here. Don't need to soak it, just gonna get it wet, put some shave cream. Here's what it looks like wet. I don't know if you guys dig that. I know a lot of guys show their synthetic knots when they're wet. I don't know why, but if you like that, here it is. All right, so I'm gonna get some of this Old Spice shave cream on here. And there it is. I think that's right there's about enough. Get it on my face here. Oh, I got a lot of water on this brush. That's a lot of water. That's okay. We're gonna need all that water to build a good lather. I'm just saying, I'm surprised that synthetic knot held that much water. It was just pouring. Look at my chest is all wet. It's just pouring down. I guess the synthetic knots they make nowadays are really, really good. This cream has a really good clean scent to it. Definitely not an Old Spice scent, but it's a good clean scent. So we're just gonna exfoliate the whiskers here while we build this lather. Man, first I was showing beer, now I got white stuff all over my nose. What kind of video is this? Mas agua, por favor. Hydrate this shave cream and we'll keep working it. I've always found this Old Spice shave cream to be a really good performer. It's got really good cushion, it's really slick, smells decent. I think that's pretty good there. I got a nice thick layer on my face. I think my whiskers are exfoliated enough. Let's get to shaving, see how this razor does. So I'm gonna do something a little different. Yeah, I do have a feather blade in here, but because this razor is so mild, I'm gonna do 3 passes. I'm gonna go with the grain, across the grain, and against the grain. So let's warm it up in the hot water and get it on our face. I'll start on this side here. Oh, that feels very, very mild. Yeah, so I'm gonna try not to press against my face too much. You know, that actually feels really good though. As mild as it is, it feels really smooth. So I'm going to do 3 passes and I'm just going to let the razor do its job. Well, even though it's super mild, it still feels like it's doing a really good job. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that's actually really good. Huh, I'm impressed. We'll start over here. This will be the true test over here because this is my trouble spot here. Even with some of the more efficient razors, I always have a hard time on this side of my face. I have to say it is a little challenging though to hang on to this handle. But we'll take our time, there's no hurry. Yeah, this guy feels really smooth. I didn't expect that. I wasn't really sure what to expect. I did do a lot of research and watched a lot of videos. And while doing that, you always have expectations. I wasn't really sure what I was going to run into with this guy. But it actually feels really good. Is it worth the 28 bucks? So far, I would say yeah. I mean, there's definitely nothing wrong with it. That first pass was really, really good. So I'm going to get some more soap on my face, and I think I'm going to hydrate this shave soap and just work it a little more because it does feel a little dehydrated. Maybe it was drinking that Corona I showed earlier. Get some water on this cream, and we'll just work it a little bit. Oh yeah, that did it. That brought it back to life. Yeah, this is a good cream. I cannot complain about this shave cream. If you want it to smell like Old Spice, you can do what Kevy Shaves did, and you could add some Old Spice aftershave splash to it. I've done that with a Club Empanade, but what I did that was a little different than what Kevy Shaves did was I left the Club Empanade aftershave out for like 10 hours. I left it out. That way all the alcohol can evaporate, and then I used it. And I didn't use very much, just a small, tiny little bit. And yeah, it seemed to scent the soap just fine. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go across the grain this time. I was watching Heiko Shaves, and his very first shave video, he used this razor here. And his complaint was that this base cap here, the corners were too sharp for him. He didn't like that. I haven't found that to be a problem for me yet. So far, this seems to be a really good razor. It does seem mild enough to where I'm switching my angle to find where it's best shaving. But so far, yeah, I really can't complain about this guy. So the third and final pass, I'll get some soap on my face and we'll keep going here. Hydrate it a little more. Yeah, this shave cream seems super thirsty and it's not thinning out at all. Okay, I've got another super thick layer of shave cream on my face and there's still plenty of product on this brush. Okay, third and final pass. Get the mustache area here. Okay, that's it. Let's rinse off and see what it tells us. So after 3 passes, I still have a little bit right here in my trouble area and a little bit right here. But overall, it did a really good job. So I'm going to get some soap on those areas and we'll clean them up real quick. Found a little spot right here on my mustache. All right, we'll rinse off again. This razor isn't a bad razor, but it does have some bad things about it. If you could see, I cut myself right here, and I did that trying to clean up right here a little bit because the handle is so slippery. It actually slipped out of my hand and it got me. And it looks like it's bleeding down my face just because my face is all wet. But we'll clean it up. My face is wet, so I'm going to hit my face with the Allen block. Would I shave with this razor again? Yeah, I'll shave with it again, but I'll be a little bit more careful because now I know how slippery it is. I'm just going to go over this cut with the Allen block here. That doesn't sting too bad. I thought it was going to be worse than that. I should probably get my Step-Pick pencil out, but it'll be all right. Yeah, so that's definitely one downfall of this razor is that it is super slippery in your hands. But as far as these corners here, these corners didn't bother me at all. I didn't stab myself or gouge myself with the corners. I just gouged myself with the razor blade because the handle's so slippery. Okay, I'm going to rinse this Allen block off my face. So would I recommend this razor? You know, I think I would. There's absolutely better options out there. If I was to recommend this razor, I would definitely bring to somebody's attention that they do have to be aware that that handle is super slick when it's wet. But it is worth the $28 that they're asking for. It's definitely worth it. You just have to be careful. Don't go buy the Vanderhagen for $17. I don't have one, but I took it out of the package at Walmart when I was over there looking at it, and it feels like a toy. It doesn't even feel like a real razor. I definitely wouldn't buy it. So I got my cap off here. I'm going to get some aftershaves. Whoa, that came out super fast. Whoa, get some on my face. Get some inside that cut. Other than that, I got a decent shave. I got a real decent shave off of that razor. That's definitely a good razor. I should have went with my first instinct and switched out the handle. I may do that in the future. I'll definitely use that head again. With this handle design here, Gillette, I'm going to have to say you went backwards on that one. But the head is a decent shaving head. It's a very mild. So it's a really good for beginners. So anyway, guys, that's going to wrap it up. I hope you guys learned something about the history on this guy or just got a better idea in general about what you can expect from this guy. Should you go get it? Yeah, go get it. But if you have the opportunity, switch out that handle. Don't use that handle. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys thought. Anyway, thank you again for stopping by. Hey, you guys take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys next time. God bless.